Hello children, I Mrs. Dorothy Timothy once again welcome you all to our English class. Today we shall begin with the new topics from writing skill, that is dialogue writing and drafting a speech. Now in our SSC examination, dialogue writing and drafting a speech is question number 5B and it carries 5 marks. Children, you have choice in question number 5B. You have to attempt any one. That is from question number 5B1 dialogue writing or B2 drafting a speech. And that will award you 5 marks. Now, let us begin with question number 5B1, that is dialogue writing. Dialogue writing is a conversation between two or more characters that feature in a work of literature, such as a short story, novel, poetry, play, or film. It is spoken or written exchange of thoughts, ideas, and opinions that highlights the relationship between two or more characters engaged in a conversation. Effective use of dialogue gives a dramatic effect. A dialogue is a spontaneous exchange of thoughts. Now, various forms of dialogue writing: formal and informal. Informal, interview and official talk, and informal, talk with friends and acquaintances. Now, special tips for dialogue writing. The sentence should be grammatically correct. The logical flow of the dialogue should be taken care of. Each response should have direct relevance to the question. Dialogue should have the flavor of real life communication. Each character should be given a fair share to speak their lines. And every dialogue opens with a proposal or option and closes with a solution or suggestion. Now, how to attempt this question in your SSC examination? That is question number 5B1. Study all chit-chat activities from the course book. Following are the types of questions. Now listen carefully, girls. A. Prepare a dialogue from jumbled sentences. And in this activity, 4 jumbled sentences based on the chit-chat activity of the course book will be given. You are required to arrange the given sentences in the correct order to form a meaningful dialogue. And this activity carries 1 mark. C. Complete the dialogue. Now, in this activity, 2 questions based on chit-chat activities from the course book will be given, and you are required to answer the given question in order to form a meaningful dialogue, and this activity carries 1 mark. Now C. Write a dialogue based on the given theme. Here you will be given a theme based on chit-chat activities from the course book. You have to develop a meaningful dialogue between 2 persons. Remember that your dialogue must consist of minimum 3 meaningful exchanges, and this activity carries 3 marks. Now, marking scheme. Prepare a dialogue from the jumbled sentences. That carries 1 mark. B. Complete the dialogue. Any 2 questions from chit chat will be given. That carries 1 mark. Write a dialogue on given theme. Any one theme from chit chat. Minimum 3 meaningful exchanges. That carries 3 marks. Total 5 marks. Now, here we have an examples. You can go through these examples, write it in your grammar notebook. Both the examples. First one is, put the sentences in proper order to prepare a meaningful dialogue based on chit chat of lesson number 2.2. Now, I don't believe such stupid things because they are baseless. Do you believe in rumors? Why don't you believe it? Now, these are jumbled sentences and you have to write it in a proper order. Do you believe in rumors? I don't believe such stupid things. Why don't you believe it? Because they are baseless. This is the correct order. Now B. Complete the dialogue. This is also based on chit chat of lesson 2.5. What types of books do you like to read? I prefer to read historical books. Why do you read these books? They give me good knowledge of our past and tell us how glorious our history was. Now, number 3, write a dialogue of minimum 3 meaningful exchanges on the importance of reading. And it is given to you. You have to read it carefully and write it in your grammar notebook. This is also an example, and this example also you have to write it in your English notebook. Now, drafting a speech. This is question number 5B2. Now, introduction. Speeches are talks delivered in public at formal or informal occasions. In a speech, the speaker addresses the audience face to face. The main objective of delivering a speech is to persuade the audience to support or take up the speaker's point of view. Speeches are of various types, namely school assembly speech, welcome speech, farewell speech, thank you speech, etc. And in this module, we will learn both the skills. Before beginning to write, know the social background of your audience, their interest, level of understanding, thoughts and emotions, because an ideal speech is that which not only has clarity of thought, accuracy of facts, and unbiased view of issue, but also captures the attention of the audience. Now, components of speech writing. Number 1 is introduction. Begin with greeting the audience, followed by self-introduction and announcement of the topic. Then number 2 is body, development of topic. Narrate facts, present data with relevant examples, make sensible deviation by giving quotations on the topic as relief from time to time to connect with your audience. And number 3 is conclusion. Close the speech by summarizing all the top points. Try to draw the conclusion in an innovative way so that your parting thoughts curve out in the minds of your audience and stay with the audience. Now, special tips for writing speech. Before you begin writing, have a clear about who you are writing your speech for, what your speech is going to be about, how you will create a lasting impact in the minds of your audience. Give quotations and examples as relief. Craft a powerful and impressive conclusion. Make your speech short and crisp. Now, how to write a speech? Number 1, begin with greeting the audience and introduction of the topic. Number 2, present different facts with relevant examples. Number 3, use quotations to engage the audience. And number 4, thank the audience and the organizers. Now, how to attempt this question in SSC examination? That is question number 5B2, and it carries 5 marks. This activity involves writing a formal paragraph on the topic. Begin with an address to the audience, such as, ladies and gentlemen, my dear teachers and friends, respected principal, beloved teachers, and all my dear friends, etc. The language should be formal and the tone serious. Prepare speech to captivate the listener. You will be given points, questions, news items, etc. as guidelines. Use them to frame the sentences for the speech. End off with salutations such as Jai Hind, thank you, etc. suitable to the occasion and to the nature of the speech. Now, marking scheme, appropriate beginning and or conclusion, that carries 1 mark. Body, use of given points and additional points. Appropriate use of language carries 2 marks. Appropriate sequence and flow of language carries 1 mark. Use of appropriate grammatical structure, it carries 1 mark. Total 5 marks. Now, here we have an example. Model speeches with solutions. Imagine that you are taking part in an elocution competition on World Health Day. The topic, eat vegetables, live longer. Prepare a speech on the given topic to be delivered at the competition. Use the points given below. You may add some of your points. This is your question, and points are given to you. Vegetables, complete food, nutritive, cheap, easily available, healing properties, medicinal qualities, full of vitamins, minerals and other life supporting elements, easy to digest, wide variety of foods, affordable to all, and healthy, longer life. These are the points, and you have to draft a speech based on these topics, and you can also use your points. Now, eat vegetables, live longer. This is your heading. Respected headmaster, beloved teachers, and my dear friends, today, the 7th of April, is World Health Day. I am proud to say that I am a complete vegetarian because I believe that vegetables are the complete food. They contain vitamins, minerals, and water. Many vegetables also contain proteins, carbohydrates, and iron. Vegetables have high nutritive value. Besides, they are easily affordable and easily available. Some vegetables even have healing and medicinal properties. All the elements present in vegetables, including vitamins and minerals, are life supporting. They are easy to digest. Various kinds of vegetables are available in the market, and trying each one of them gives variety to our food. Hence, it is my conclusion that vegetables contribute to a healthier, longer life. As long as we eat vegetables, we shall live longer. Long live vegetables. Thank you. One more example is given to you. Please go through it and write both the examples in your notebook. Now, assignment. Prepare a speech to be given by you on the occasion of the send-off given to your class just before the board's examinations. You may use the following points. Now, mixed feelings of happiness and sorrow. Reasons: cannot believe that school career has come to an end. Thank various persons, the headmaster, teachers, friends, etc. Their contribution to your life and personality. Then lessons you have learned and memories. Then question number 2, dialogue writing. You have to use these questions and you have to complete the dialogue. Hope all of you have understood dialogue writing and drafting a speech. Thank you.